Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we're gonna be working on my 240. I'm super excited because I'm hoping that we can be close to finishing my 240 once for all, because I've been slacking on it. I haven't had much time to work on it since I've been working a lot on my job and traveling. So finally get to be home. I asked my brother, Adair and Fernando, if they could help me work on my car on Friday, which is today. And I asked if they could help me work on it for a couple hours. Well, actually, the whole day, so we can get it finished, because the competition is around the corner, and unfortunately I have not done crap with my car. It's all taken apart. We're a month away from the competition. I haven't had no seat time with the new angle kit, the new motor, the new everything. So I definitely gotta finish this car, get some seat time. And like I said, we're only a month away, and I have to put the car together, look over the tune, and I want to at least go hit the track at least twice before the comp, because I'm super rusty. I haven't driven much. Last year I barely drove, and I haven't driven like in 5 months or 6 months now. I bought a bunch of new parts for this car. I spent a couple $1,000, I ain't gonna lie. I bought a bunch of new shit, a bunch of spare stuff for when I go to the competition. In case anything breaks, I have all the spare parts, and I just want to make sure I'm prepared, because I don't want to be breaking when I'm 4 hours away and I have no spare parts. So little by little, I'm buying stuff that I might need. I'll be buying like spare master cylinder, slave, I need a power steering pump, relays, couplers, a bunch of random stuff that I'm trying to make a bin, and I can go ahead and take it every time I go to the track, just in case something breaks. I have it there. I bought a new radiator as well, even though this one's not bad. I mean, it's super disgusting, and it's a 2-row. So I went ahead and bought a 3-row radiator. So it has opposite outlets, because this one has both on the passenger side, one on top, one on the bottom. And with that, coolant can go straight down and not have time to cool down. So with having them on the opposite side, you know, the coolant has to travel from one side to the other, so it has time to cool down. And it's a 3-row, so it's thicker, and hopefully it cools down the car better, because I had a lot of issues with heat last year. As you guys know, JCs run really hot. Didn't help that I had my oil cooler, as you can see between here, it had a little bit of a leak, so it was just getting, you know, we have hotter from the radiator, hotter from the oil cooler. So I went ahead, moved it to the side for this season, put it here, and then my power steering cooler used to be here, so I'm moving my power steering to this side, which I used to have this big one. This is an oil cooler out of an Evo. I used to use this as a power steering cooler, and it worked great, but it's too big to fit on this side. So I bought a smaller one. It's gonna have more airflow on this side, so I'm hoping I don't have any overheating issues with power steering, but if I do, I'm gonna have to go back to this one and put it somewhere else. The harness almost all the way ran. I just had to connect it to everything. I placed it where it's supposed to go, and I have to zip tie everything around, put my intake manifold on, and do a bunch of little stuff. So that's the plan today. Since it's gonna be 4 of us here, I'm having my brother or Fernando or someone of the 3 work on the rear of the car, have Adair, because since he knows a lot about angle kits, have him work on the front of the car and put my FDF angle kit together, which the FDF kit is really easy to put on. Have him do that, and while they do all that, you know, have someone work on the bottom, do the drive shaft, and plug in the stuff on the bottom of the transmission. And then I'm gonna come here and do the harness, the intake manifold, turbo, all the piping and all that. So that's a lot of work to do. The motor is in, but that's just the 1% of it. The other 99% is getting the car done. So like I said, I'm gonna try work like 8 hours today on this car. Hopefully they're down to stay here for that long and help me out, which I think they said they will. And yeah, super excited. And that's just to get the car running. I still have a lot of cosmetic stuff to do the car. I have new overfillers to put on and other stuff, but that's the least of my worries right now. I don't care about that. I just want to have the car running and good, reliable and all that. I ended up buying a PHR thermostat delete, but unfortunately I bought one for a GTE, and I thought they were different. They're not. I thought the GTE and the GE will work, but it does not. So I'm gonna have to sell that to someone else. It's brand new. I'll pay like 75 bucks. So I'm gonna have to buy a different one for this motor. So for now, I'm gonna have a thermostat, which is fine because it's gonna be colder outside. And then once that gets here, I can drain the coolant, put water in it, and put my new little thermostat delete. All right, guys, we have Adair and Fernando here. Adair is working on the FDF angle kit. As you can see, thing looks sick. It's all one piece now instead of the 2-piece control arm at the bottom, which is super nice. And he's currently putting the passenger side on. And while he's doing that, I think Fernando, he's a supervisor because he ain't doing shit. So I went ahead and I finished my oil cooler. I went ahead and made the lines for it, because before the lines were super huge, since they used to be all the way over here. I made the new lines. That's all good. Now I'm just gonna take the lines off, clean the lines out with water and maybe some oil, just to make sure there's nothing in there, and put it back in, put the filter in it, zip tie all this wiring and put my intake manifold on. Actually, I have to wait because I bought new bolts for the intake manifold, and they should be here in a little bit. I'm waiting for good old Amazon to show up. I'm gonna have Fernando do my dry shaft in a little bit, but they're figuring this out now, and I don't know what's going on.
Nothing, bro. Nothing's going on.
But we'll figure it out. I got the oil cooler lines. I kind of had to leave a gap between them because of the oil dipstick. I still got to organize the wiring and kind of zip tie it out of the way. Got the lines routed over here, so it's out of the way from the radiator and the intercooler, so hopefully the car doesn't run as hot. And then Adair he has the angle kit, most of it on. I'm gonna put the wheel bearing on right now.
Yeah, I think it fits.
Oh, what the fuck?
Rear? Is this rear?
What the fuck?
Or did they use 350Z ones or?
That is a 350Z one.
Oh, this is a 350Z.
Yeah. I hope they didn't send me a different one, or did I? Oh no, wait, that's a rear one actually. I lied to you. No, yeah, you're right. That's a rear. I have the new one here. I got scared. Golly. Hey, it scared the fuck out of me. That's a rear one because I have to change the rear one. This is the front one right here, or this should be the front one. Alright, try this out. It scared the fuck out of me, dude. I have another one here in this box, in this Rock Auto box.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. God damn, bro, I got scared. I was like, no fucking way. We already had an issue earlier, and I thought it was gonna be game over. But
yeah, there you go.
that's pretty good. That's not bad. I cannot get over how good the one control arm looks.
Oh, yeah.
It's so much less bulkier because the other one, it was this size, and then he had another one going over here, and it was holding on by 2 bolts. I mean, it worked fine, but it's just so much bulkier. But that one is pretty.
This too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's the best.
So that's the whole point of me going with this kit, is so I can adjust the angle and the caster and all that through here, instead of having to adjust the whole heim joint, taking it off and turning it. Now I can adjust it through here. Just loosen this back nut, and then turn this whatever way you want it. So that's a game changer, and that's literally the only reason I changed angle kits, because now I can actually adjust it without having to worry about taking the whole control arm off. But yeah, he's gonna get this on. Then I'm gonna keep working on this harness. Well, actually, I'm gonna do the power steering cooler real quick before I do the harness. Fernando went ahead. I gave him a job to do. The supervisor was just chilling, so I went ahead, have him clean my intake manifold. He cleaned my intercooler piping because it was super dirty. He already got this one clean as well, and all that's good. I have my injectors cleaning over here because I haven't cleaned them all season. So let's just finish cleaning right now by run it one more time, and then test them out, make sure they're all good. All right, guys. So my brother went ahead, got the rear calipers on with the rotors, control arms, got the whole knuckle on. Then luckily he saw that my control arm was broken. As you can see, that motherfucker literally cracked. So I'm gonna have to drill that crack out and weld it up. Shouldn't be that big of a deal, but luckily he saw that before it got worse. So I gotta do that now, but also have to do the brake lines. He did not do that. I don't know why. It's kind of lazy, but just kidding. But then I got a turbo housing on. I'm missing one of the bolts. I went ahead, ran the wires for the fans, because I'm, instead of having the relay box up here, I'm having inside the car, so the Haltech controls it. At the air, got my calipers on and the FDF angle kit on this side. And as you can see, it looks pretty good, but he's working on it. And then we got this guy over here about to help, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna head out.
But oil cooler is done. The intercooler pipe on this side is done. It's waiting on the intake manifold to go on. I was about to swap it on, but I'm missing 2 little fittings for here because I'm trying to block that off. So I gotta go to the store, pick that up, and swap it on. But for the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead, run my brake lines, and do the dry shaft. All right, guys. I'm not sure what I recorded last, but it's been a couple hours, actually like 4 hours, and we got pretty much. I think we're at the point that we can start the car now. I just went ahead, put power steering fluid. We got oil in it. We don't have coolant because I gotta do some stuff with the coolant support now, because since this hose is on this side, as you can see, this hose doesn't fit that well. Plus my little bar that I have made, it was notch for this outlet to be on this side, so it doesn't fit at all. So I'm gonna have to cut it and redo it. But we can start it just to, you know, see it run and make sure it's all good. But we're all super tired. We've been here literally since like 11 o'clock in the morning, and it's, what time is it?
11 at night.
Oh, it's 11 at night. Yeah, so let me go ahead and try to start this thing now before it gets later. This car has like 5 to 6 month old gas in it. I'm not even sure how much gas it has in it. But I'm gonna turn the key over, see if it even gets any fuel pressure, and hopefully it doesn't spill fuel everywhere. And then we can go ahead, start it, and see if it runs. I haven't changed the spark plugs. Really old E85, but I think it should start. I mean, the tune is there. I don't think it should have an issue with that. Spilled oil everywhere, as you can see. I bought this like Amazon freaking funnel thing, and it sucked ass. But I'm super tired. Let me put a battery on this thing and see what happens. All right, been working at it all day. Let's see what happens. Old ass fuel. You can hit it. Try again. Let me put some starter fluid on it. Alright guys, we're gonna let it crank. We're gonna let it crank a little bit, feel some oil pressure. Because we took the whole oil pump off, of course, and we have oil cooler, so we're gonna let it crank, build oil pressure, and then connect the fuel pump. Oh shit.
You're leaking a bunch of...
Yeah, well we got oil pressure now for sure.
17?
No, it's a 22. Ale. What should we get now? We got let it prime. Alright guys, so I'm interrupting this video because I have some sick ass shirts that I'm coming out with. 2 years ago I made some, but it wasn't for anyone, it was just for my buddies. I didn't post them on like YouTube or anything. And I saw like around 50 of them, which was pretty cool. And I'm ordering another 50. Not sure how many I'm gonna sell through my friends, but I am gonna be having some, and if I get a lot of orders, I can make another pre-order for them. But I'm super excited. You can see them right on the screen right now. They look sick. The design came out fucking great. I was waiting for like 2 months for the design. Finally got it done, and it looks freaking sick. I'm super pumped up. So if you guys want a shirt, let me know down in the comments or hit me up on Instagram, and I can add it to the order. I'm gonna be making them soon. I'm actually testing out some shirts right now, so I'm waiting for them to arrive, and then if I like the shirts, I'll order some. As of now, I'm choosing Gildan 8000 series shirts, which they are the same shirts that Cletus uses. So if you guys have any Cletus merch, you guys gonna like the same shirts because they're literally exactly the same shirts. So once they come in, I'll make another video on it. But if you guys want any shirts, make sure to put it down in the comments or hit me up on Instagram and I'll add it to the order. I'm gonna have it for around 25 bucks, maybe a little cheaper. I'm gonna see how much I get them for. I'm not trying to make any money out of them. I just want people to get some cool shirts. Since I'm only making a small amount of orders, you know, I pay like around 20 bucks a shirt. It's not like I'm making 10, 12 bucks out of the shirts. I'm literally only making like $1 or $2 after paying for the design and all that. I'm just doing this because I love how the shirts look, and it'll be dope to see other people with my shirts. So if you guys wanted the shirts, make sure to put it in the comments. But let's get back to the video. Stop. Ooh.
Leaking power steering.
Fluid.
I see red fluid.
Yeah.
That fitting right there?
Yeah. Nice and loose. Well, golly, brother. That's a lot of fluid. That's a lot of power steering.
You ain't tying no fitting.
Alright, let me get that shit tight. There. We got oil pressure.
Yeah.
What is it at?
112.
Oh, we got 112 oil pressure. We got fuel pressure. The bottom. Yes, sir. Alright, as you can see, she's on. She's good. I bleed the power steering real quick and turn it off because we don't have any coolant. But she sounds healthy. She got 100-some pounds of oil pressure, 110. So she's good. All right, guys, you see, car ran. Unfortunately, I'll have no more power steering fluid, so I'm gonna have to wait till tomorrow to start it again. But I still have to come back and do that front bar and put coolant on it. It only ran for less than a minute, so I don't want to keep running it more because I don't want to run it too hot. But the thing started right up. Just let it build oil pressure, and it should be good. I still have a lot to do in the engine bay, clean up a lot of stuff. Still have to do all the brakes, bleed all the brakes, alignment. I said like the little front bar. So I still have a couple of days worth of work. So hopefully I can get to it maybe on Monday and finish a lot of the stuff that's left with it. But yeah, I mean, let's get started. I'm super excited. And big shout out to out there and my brother. We literally been here for 12 hours. And if it wasn't with them, the car wouldn't be halfway done because it's 3 of us for 12 hours. That means that I had to work here for 3 days, bust ass to get it done. And my brother did the whole rear end, So he did all the suspension, calipers, dry shaft, exhaust, and then there did the whole front end. And then he helped my brother, and then he helped me on the front. And you know, I fucked up for half of the day. No, I was kidding, but I did a lot of it too. It's just I was waiting for the stupid bolts for the intake manifold, and then I had to go get the fittings and couldn't find the fittings, and then the bolts never showed up, so I had to use the old bolts, which they were too long, so I had to put some washers on it. But yeah, no, little stuff takes a long time to do, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm super excited that I started, and it's all good. Has a good oil pressure, so now I just have to come back and finish all the wiring. I also have to wire my fans. They're not wired, and like I mentioned, I have to wire inside. So I have my relay right here that has to go to the Haltech, so the Haltech kicks it on as soon as it hits 180. And I forget what else I have to wire, but yeah, I still have a lot of work to do. Alright guys, so the car ran. I think we're gonna call it at night. We absolutely destroyed this garage. As you can see, I don't know why my camera's so dirty. We absolutely destroyed this garage. We got a bunch of boxes. Every tool has been used. We were all using tools and just throwing them everywhere. So I'm definitely gonna have my work cut out. Cleaning this whole garage will take me at least like 2-3 hours minimum to get it halfway decent. I have a bunch of oil here that I'm not sure what the hell to do now. Yeah, there's a bunch of oil underneath from the power steering fluid that we just spilled, and we forgot to put the VVTi bolt all the way in. I had it in, but I loosened it because I had to put the intake manifold on, and I forgot to put it back in. So I gotta do that. I still have to do my oil catch can, and like I said, I still have to button up a bunch of other stuff. But the main stuff is there. All my suspension is there. My motor's there, and the motor runs. Everything's good. But yeah, like I said, I'm super tired. I don't know if you guys can tell. I've been here all day. It's already midnight. My brother's about to leave, and Other and Fernando are about to head out too. So yeah, that's it for this video, guys. If you guys want to watch more, I still have a lot more to do with the car, especially cosmetic wise. I have new over fenders to do. I have new over fenders to put on it, so that has to come out too. And I got a bunch of stuff to fix back here and make it look nicer. But I'm hoping I can get to the car maybe on Sunday, Saturday and Sunday. Tomorrow Saturday, but I have to go to a baby shower, so maybe Sunday I can work on it. And like I said, I have to clean my garage and then work on the car. So I have a lot of stuff to do, but I definitely want to work on it because I'm hoping for the next week I come back from work, I can go ahead and take the car out to the track and test it out. So I definitely want to work on it. But anyways, guys, that's it for this video, guys. If you guys want to watch more, make sure to click that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys on the next one.